Dear Online Security Diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler. I'm gonna leave the rest out because I don't want to suck anymore. So, suck up the energy. Yesterday, I sucked up very good energy of very calm people who operate businesses, and they offered me, like, I could do this. They have like ideas and things they want to do, and they could place me like here and there and there. And then in the car, the guy said to me just before we said goodbye, "What do you want, Annika?" And I'm like, "I want to go to a clinic and then wellness until I'm so bored from wellnessing, and I know that point will come. I just know because I've done it before. The moment you're healed, in a healed state, you want to do shit. You don't want to sit around and hang around anymore. But that's my state. So I want the rapists to pay my clinic. That's what I want. And then I can work whatever comes. So, but now I have to work in the not ready, motivated state, which hopefully started like 0. I hope point 0 was in April 2024 and not this year when I left my mother's house, because I'm so fucking it's as if trauma just happened, but also not that bad. Usually I could after rape trauma, I could sell my body, at least a little bit, but now I can't. So I think I'm in a more healed state and not at 0. So 1 year to go. What I want is go to a fucking clinic and wellness resort and fix everything, which should be paid by the rapists. But the last ones who drugged me and traumatized me to death and scared me to death, scared me so much I left the safest place on earth for me, Australia, where I can just function and survive and thrive. I left the one place I never want to leave, the one place no other place calls me except that one journey I always had in my mind. So yeah, but I thought I might never do it and I can stay there because it feels like home. I can stay wherever I feel home. But yeah, it didn't work out. So what do I want? That. The other thing I have to do. So what would be the best of all the options they offered? Should I say yes to one if it's not 100%? Should I keep sleeping on the floor? Or should I do something that won't be anything permanent again? But I also thought, like, one thing I know for sure, I'm not signing any contracts during Mercury retrograde. I will not. So another 3 weeks. It's another 2 weeks and then the shadow phase. I do not do that because I know that's a fact. I've observed that for so many times. I will not sign a contract or start anything new that I want to work for, 6 months or a year. So I could, like, the one thing they want to build, I would love to build with them and then leave. Because I always wanted to do something like that. But then also it takes time. They have to build the place first. The place isn't even ready. They have to make everything, renovate the whole place. And then it's still not now. And same thing with my stuff I want to do. I have to build, slowly build. Same thing. The things I want to do, they take time to build. It's not like work now, make money now. And whatever I do now to work now and make money now will postpone what I actually want to do. It's so funny. So the one option there's like, I could even have a room. They have rooms. I always bump into the same kind of people. All the people who help me, they have a room where I could do any kind of work, and then they ask me, they try to scan me, like, would you do sex for money? So I told them what I did, but I don't think I even want to touch. It's like when I look at someone, but I don't do it on random people. Like when I meet someone, I'm not gonna do my work on someone who didn't choose to receive that. You have to look at me, and then when you think, I do the same with others, like even online when they do the energy stuff online, and I feel like, no, I skip. I'm not looking at a no. If it's a no, skip, no. Because sometimes you don't even want to receive the energy, but your body knows. So if you get a weird feeling, no. So I would not go up to anyone and then do what I do on them. They have to come to me. Same thing. So when I provide or offer whatever I have online, and the people who watch me are the ones who are actually capable to handle that and to receive that. So that's not something you can offer to everyone. I am not for everyone, and my work was never for everyone. Same with the Tantra, was never for everyone. It's only for a few specific people who are looking for exactly that. So yeah. And then the prices. When I did Tantra, I offered like only one price. I only had one price. There was no confusion, there was no like this amount, that amount for that time. Blah. I had one price, and then sometimes it took 2.5 hours, that was the minimum. And sometimes it took 3, 4, up to 6 hours. Like one guy, he needed to talk for 6 hours. Just 6 hours talk, but I had one price and lots of time per person. I hate the time thing. That's not me. So one price, and then whatever the person needed, I just filled the person up with whatever I could provide until they were full. And you feel the moment. And sometimes the moment was after 2.5 hours, and sometimes the moment was after 6 hours, up to 6 hours. That only happened once. But the regular thing, 2.5, 3 hours. In Australia, what I did was my regular 10 to 12 hours. That was normal. Sometimes 6, 7. Regular thing, 10, 11, 12. And then the most, 27, 30 hours. So I I'm always the one who does everything, whatever she does, to its limit. Let's keep that in mind. And then sometimes in between, somebody who really wanted to book me, I did like a 1 hour thing. 1 hour. But only when my intuition said, when I heard the voice and I felt comfortable. The voice, very important. Like when you listen, that's how I never failed. Working by myself, you listen to the voice. Nobody can book me, my service, without me listening to the voice. I need to hear the voice. There is no AI suggested, oh yeah, it's with people like WhatsApp and SMS. No, the ones who book, they call. The ones who really want to book you because they want to hear your voice as well. They care about who they're booking. So they're going to call and they want to hear the voice and they want to feel the same thing, the comfort of listening to your voice or your energy, because through your voice, the energy flows through the phone to the person. And I was never wrong, not once, when somebody booked me or called me, wanted to book me. I could hear first sentence, first energy in. I knew he's gonna book me, he is not. And then I knew exactly how to adjust my speech and or get into whatever, because you can feel it. if it's a match or not. And the voice, I have to hear the voice. So AI probably knows Swiss people text a lot. There are many who text. But the ones who booked me were never texting people, message people. They were always calling. Always. I tried everything. I tried to do it any kind of way. And the only thing that was always working was phone call. And most of them would even just say, they wouldn't even ask a question. They just ask, when are you free? Where are you? Which area? Like just simple stuff. And not, I remember one I wasted lots of time on. He was like, yeah, can you explain in detail? It's like when they ask like a million questions about what you're doing, they're not ready. Like if you know, you just know, you look and then you know, yes, I do. And if I offer that, what I offer is only for the ones who can already feel if it's a yes or no. If they can't feel that, don't get near me. I just love knowing all these things, but I knew them for a very long time already. The problem is now. I need to work now. Whatever that is will probably be temporary because we have to survive, right? And not sleep on the ground. So, yeah, the other guy asked me yesterday, where are you going to sleep? And I said, I don't want to say where I'm sleeping. I don't tell anyone. And I don't know, yesterday I left this building too late. I'm going to ask them 1 hour later than I should. And the alarm went off. And I panicked. And I waited and I waited and I waited. And I thought, shit, is the alarm going to go off if I go through the next door? So, yeah, I know, I just sat there and thought, how long is this alarm gonna go? Is security coming? Oh my God, do I have to pay security now? So I cannot leave this place too late. Fucking time, seriously. Because I came too late. I talked to these people. It's always like, I should not talk to any humans. Every time I get in contact with other humans, I mess up my schedule. It's like the way it is. Oh, don't say that. So the way I met them, I wanted to sell my phone, the one I don't use. Like, I want to sell everything I don't need. There is more stuff. I'm going to try all of the stuff now. There's more stuff I don't need. It's heavy. I carry it around and I don't need it. And it reminds me, like that phone I bought in Asia. And I like the way I reduced my belongings is when I look at an item and the item gives me a weird feeling, I throw it. And that phone, I look at it and it reminds me of my horrible time in Asia. So I don't get much money for it. The first place, I knew the number they're going to tell me. And then I prepared myself to say, I'm going to look for someone else. But the two other places I asked, they said they're not going to take it at all because it's too old and the battery is too low. So they said you should accept the offer. So I'm going to go to one more place and ask them. But I don't want the phone anymore because every time I look at it, it reminds me of my horrible trauma in Asia. In Vietnam, I want to cry just thinking about it. I was walking these streets and I didn't know how to get out of that. And I don't know, I don't even know why I bought the phone. I think I swapped it. I sold another one and then bought this one instead. I don't know, can't remember why. So this one was better already. Can't remember why, but it was a horrible time. Horrible feeling. I was just trying to find a safe space, trying to get out of the country and didn't know like how can I get out of the country without these fucking men touching me. And yeah, horrible. So I have to get rid of that phone anyway. So I have to get rid of that phone because it reminds me of one of the worst times in my life. Nightmare in Vietnam, trying to get out of the country. And I did not get out untouched. I didn't. God knows. They're probably all dead already. Whatever they've done. Fuck them. So the way I met them, I was in one of the shops, the other shops that said they wouldn't take it at all. And the guy talked to me, and like there was a guy selling phones. They said they got like 10 gifted and they only needed 3. So they sold 7. And I said I have to sell my phone because I'm hungry. And he said, oh, we got a restaurant. If you want to eat, you can eat at our restaurant. So I said, of course, I have like 0 money and I need food. I'm hungry. And they really filled me up with food. Thank God. It was an Indian restaurant. I usually don't go to Indian restaurants because I don't do curry. But that was perfect. Rice, meat, yeah, with the sauce and the Indian bread. I love the Indian bread. I shouldn't eat bread, but I don't. Yeah, still. Not like in my mother's house. When I eat bread in my mother's house, it's much worse. Eating bread in Switzerland is not as bad as in my mother's house from the kitchen. Isn't that weird? I don't have any cramps. No weird sudden pains, no blurry vision. No, I'm fine. So weird. I don't know. Really weird. So I went there and they offered all the jobs. Like they have many restaurants, they have this, they have that. And isn't it funny? I asked a white guy for food in front of the supermarket. He was offended, walked away, ignored me. And I looked past him. I thought, was that a no? I'm like, wow. But that's also a common known thing on the prostitutes. The white men are the ones, the stingy ones, usually. It's, the old white man. It's like a common known thing. And same, when I asked the Turkish, I get a kebab right away. I asked Albanian, helped right away. That was Albanian and Indian. So the Indians fed me, the Turkish fed me, Albania fed me. I wasn't fed by Germany or Switzerland so far. What does that tell us? Like, I don't think it's all the white men, but I just heard what others told me. I never looked at these things. I'm good at pattern recognition, but I never looked at stuff like that. I look at the energy of a person, and then if I like the person, the energy of the person, I'm with the person. So, and I even like stingy people often. It's like, I don't know, maybe because my family is stingy, but I look at that, like, do I feel comfortable? Do I want to be close to the person? And yeah, if I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. And there was like one other Indian guy coming, like who was working one of the other restaurants, with the softest hands on the planet. And they wanted me to kind of give him a head massage or something, or touch him. And I thought, he has the massage hands. He has healing hands. I think he healed my hands a little bit by touching my hands, because mine are really broken. They're so rough. He recommended some pills for me, like natural ones. What's the word? I forget all the words, which I can use to fix my skin. But it's the cold, it's the winter. I always have that in winter. I don't have that in summer or when it's warm. My skin reacts to the cold. It's the cold. It's 100% the cold. It gets rough. Sometimes it bursts open and starts bleeding, like if it gets really cold, but I always try to protect it. And but that's the thing that always happens in winter, and even a doctor. Go to tropical areas for holidays as much as you can. I thought, why should I go as much as I can if I can live in a warm country? So yeah, my goal is to live under the sun. It has to be a sunny place because my skin is automatically better. already, and my soul and everything and my work. I just do not function in cold countries and areas. It's the way it is. I need the sun. I'm the sun. Bring me to the sun. Can I please be with the sun? Yeah, so that guy, he was 53. His skin was better than mine. Like so soft. I thought, again, I should pay him to give me a massage or something. Like, he touched my hands and they're already better. It's really when healing people or people with a loving energy touch your body, like your body gets better. It's just a fact. I woke up and my hands are much better. I knew that. That's why I let him touch them. Love. Love is really the fucking best. Not existent in my family. Only fake love. Behavioral therapy, structured fake love. Adjusted to the German system. And that 53-year-old man gave me real love. That was through his hands. Yeah, and today I'm gonna go there and eat there. I'm hungry. No money for food. Nice people, loving people, offering food. And yeah, let's think about what I can do for them. Can I fit in there somewhere temporarily? Because one thing I could do for 3 weeks until Mercury goes direct. Don't start anything new, don't sign a contract. One of my rules. I definitely have to get rid of that phone because that made me cry, reminded me of the horrible face, but also good. Maybe I released something amazing, but now I'm in that state again. I just want to murder these people who touch others without consent. Do not touch a fucking human, even your own child. Like some mothers, when I want to bash some mothers out there, the way they treat their children, like pull them around and push them around, like it's their fucking body, respect their body. They have a right to decide over their own body, even as a child. So many children are being bashed and pushed around and put in a corner. It's like, don't do that. Like, seriously. So now I'm fucking angry. Consent is the key. And if someone consents to prostitution, even at 10 or 12, that's not rape. That's not rape. That's consent. Even a child has a right to consent or not. It's like, who gave them the stamp? Oh, at 18 you can decide. No, you can decide earlier, and your mother is also not allowed to fucking touch you in a way you don't want to be touched. If a child says, don't do this hurts, mommy, stop fucking doing it! So the iPhone's full again. I really need to empty it. Or work and buy a stick so I can save my stuff on a stick. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't want to save it anywhere else. And yeah, I'm not gonna do attachment removal on camera today. It doesn't matter, I can't post it anyway. I'm not gonna post it. It's too much. I'm gonna post it when it makes sense, when I can sell something and not just like that. I have to make up my mind now and go into a meditative state and then ask myself, what do you want, Annika? What do you want? What do you want? You know you don't want all of the options that are in front of you. I don't want any of that. I don't want to be here. I don't want to go anywhere here. I don't want to do anything here. I want to leave. But to leave, I have to do something I do not want to do. And which one of the paths I'm gonna take that I do not want to walk. Which one? Which one? Which is the least torture to get out of here? That's it for today.